Think your senior dog can't learn new tricks? Think again. In this video, we'll show you how positive reinforcement can improve their behavior, health, and happiness, no matter their age. Stick around for tips you can use today to transform your dog's life. Why positive reinforcement works for senior dogs. Positive reinforcement works by rewarding behaviors that you want to see more of. When your dog gets a treat, hears praise, or even receives affection after doing something right, they're more likely to repeat that behavior. For senior dogs, this method is especially effective because it's gentle and rewarding. Many older dogs are dealing with physical limitations. Maybe they have arthritis, reduced vision, or even hearing loss. The great thing about positive reinforcement is that it doesn't put unnecessary strain on their bodies. Instead of forcing them to perform and risking stress or injury, you're simply encouraging them to make good choices. It's also important to remember that older dogs might be a bit more set in their ways, but they're not incapable of learning new things. In fact, training offers them much-needed mental stimulation, which is crucial as they age. Just like humans, dogs need mental challenges to keep their minds sharp. Regular training sessions can prevent cognitive decline and improve your dog's overall well-being. Additionally, training a senior dog allows them to feel a sense of accomplishment. Just because they're older doesn't mean they've lost their desire to please you or be engaged. By continuing to train them, you're giving them an opportunity to stay active and involved, which can greatly improve their emotional health. Dogs thrive on routine, and adding short training sessions to their daily schedule can give them something to look forward to. Let me share a quick story. A friend of mine had a 10-year-old golden retriever named Max. Max had always been well behaved, but as he got older, he started showing signs of anxiety, especially around new people. My friend started using positive reinforcement to teach Max new commands like go to your bed or relax whenever guests arrived. Over time, Max's anxiety decreased, and their bond grew even stronger. It was a reminder that you can absolutely teach an old dog new, meaningful behaviors that improve their life. The key to success with senior dogs is patience and consistency. They might take a bit longer to learn something new compared to a younger dog, but with positive reinforcement and regular practice, they'll get there. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you're ready to help your dog thrive. Training tips for senior dogs. Now that we understand why positive reinforcement works so well, let's dive into some practical training tips specifically tailored for senior dogs. These tips will help you adjust your training to meet your dog's needs as they age. Tip 1. Use soft, easy-to-chew treats. Older dogs often have dental issues, like sensitive gums or missing teeth. You want to make sure you're not causing them any discomfort during training. Opt for soft treats that are easy for them to chew. You can even make your own at home. Try boiling chicken or using soft, store-bought treats designed for senior dogs. If your senior dog has dietary restrictions, you can also use small portions of their regular kibble or wet food as a reward. Just make sure to adjust their meal portions accordingly to avoid overfeeding. Some dogs respond well to verbal praise or a gentle pat, so don't feel limited to food rewards. You can experiment with what works best for your dog. Tip 2. Keep training sessions short but frequent. Senior dogs can tire out more quickly, so it's important to keep sessions short. 5 to 10 minutes at a time is ideal. But don't worry. Short sessions can still be incredibly effective, especially if you practice multiple times throughout the day. Frequent, brief sessions will prevent your dog from getting overwhelmed and help them retain what they've learned. For instance, you could have a quick 5-minute session in the morning, another after lunch, and one more in the evening before bed. This keeps your dog engaged without tiring them out. And remember, consistency is key. The more regularly you practice, the quicker your senior dog will pick up the new behavior. Tip 3. Adjust for physical limitations. If your dog has mobility issues like arthritis, avoid tricks or commands that require a lot of movement, such as jumping or rolling over. Instead, focus on low-impact tricks like touch, sit, or lie down. You can also teach commands like stay or watch me, which keep your dog mentally engaged without requiring much physical effort. It's also important to consider the surfaces you're training on. If your dog has trouble getting up from slippery floors, try training on a soft mat or carpet to give them better traction. You can also modify the environment by using ramps where needed, especially if your dog has to climb up or down during a training session. Here's another example. A senior dog named Bella had arthritis in her hips, making it painful for her to perform certain tricks. But that didn't stop her from learning. Instead of focusing on physically demanding tasks, her owner taught her to touch different objects with her paw. It became a fun and rewarding game for Bella, and it didn't cause her any discomfort. Tip 4. Incorporate mental stimulation. Senior dogs benefit greatly from mental challenges. You can teach new tricks or use puzzle toys to stimulate their minds. For example, a game like Find It, where your dog searches for a hidden treat, is great for mental engagement without being physically taxing. You can also teach your dog to identify specific toys by name. Start with one toy, say its name, and reward your dog when they touch it. Gradually, you can increase the number of toys and ask them to fetch or touch the correct one by name. This provides both mental stimulation and fun. Additionally, regular mental stimulation can be a great way to reduce anxiety in senior dogs. As dogs age, they sometimes become more anxious because they may feel less physically capable. Engaging them with games and puzzles helps shift their focus and keeps their minds sharp, which can alleviate some of that anxiety. Tip 5. Be patient and celebrate small wins. Older dogs might take longer to pick up new things, but that doesn't mean they can't learn. It's important to celebrate the small successes along the way. Use lots of praise, be patient, and remember that progress might be slow, but it's still progress. Let's say you're teaching your dog to stay. At first, they might only hold the position for a second or two, but that's still a win. Gradually increase the time as they get more comfortable. And don't forget to reward them with praise, treats, or affection each time they succeed, no matter how small the step. Have you ever trained a senior dog? Let us know in the comments what new tricks or behaviors you've taught them. We'd love to hear your stories. Why it's never too late to train your dog. Now let's address one of the biggest myths out there, the idea that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. This couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, senior dogs can be easier to train in some ways because they're often calmer and more focused than younger, hyperactive dogs. Additionally, older dogs have a wealth of life experience, which can make them more in tune with their owners. They often understand routines better and have learned to read human body language over the years. This can make it easier to introduce new commands or behaviors in a positive, low-stress way. Older dogs already have a lifetime of experience with basic commands and routines, so they might be more receptive to learning new things, especially if those things are framed in a positive, rewarding way. Training a senior dog isn't just about teaching tricks, it's about keeping them mentally and emotionally healthy. Take a look at the story of Daisy, a 12-year-old mixed breed who was adopted later in life. Despite her age, Daisy learned new commands like stay and come with ease. Her new owners used positive reinforcement to help her feel secure and confident in her new home, and the training not only provided mental stimulation but also helped build trust between Daisy and her family. Training senior dogs can also help with issues like anxiety or boredom. As dogs age, they can become more anxious or unsure of themselves, especially if they're dealing with health problems. Positive reinforcement training can build their confidence and give them a sense of purpose. Imagine a senior dog who's become anxious after a change in their environment, like moving to a new home. By reinforcing positive behaviors, like calmly lying in their bed or responding to a relaxed cue, you can help them regain their confidence and feel more secure in their new surroundings. Moreover, senior dogs who engage in training tend to show fewer signs of cognitive decline. This is because training exercises their brain and helps maintain cognitive function. Just like humans, dogs benefit from mental workouts, and positive reinforcement is the perfect way to keep them learning and engaged as they age. Remember, training isn't just about obedience, it's about improving your dog's quality of life. Whether you're teaching them a fun trick like shake or reinforcing important commands like stay, your dog will appreciate the mental exercise and the attention. It's also a great way to strengthen the bond between you and your senior dog. So, if you've been hesitant to start training your senior dog, don't worry, it's never too late. With time, patience, and positivity, you'll be amazed at what your dog can achieve, no matter their age. Don't forget to check out our ebook in the first pinned comment. It's full of great tips for keeping your senior dog happy and healthy. As you can see, it's never too late to teach an old dog new tricks. Senior dogs are just as capable of learning as younger dogs, and positive reinforcement training is a gentle, effective way to help your dog stay sharp, engaged, and happy. By adjusting your training methods to suit your dog's age and physical condition, you can create a fun and rewarding experience for both of you. Remember, training isn't just about teaching commands, it's about keeping your dog mentally stimulated and reinforcing your bond. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share it with other dog owners, especially those with senior dogs.